Hey there, I just wanted to give you a video for today. So if we go to our checklist, we can see what is on the agenda for today. And like I mentioned, there's going to be more and more work as the week goes on, because we understand that you might be a little slower of learning how to use D2L. So yesterday our sketch note stuff was due. So today we need to worry about activity 4. So both of our things are in activity 4, and they're both due today on the 7th. So we're going to go to the content. So I go to content, we go to activity 4. And don't worry if things jump around, like we go from activity 4 to activity 6. It's just because we've cut stuff out of the course as the years have gone by. So activity 4 is about plagiarism. I'd like you to watch this TED Talk video, but it's only 3 minutes, about the consequences of plagiarism. I am not really taking any denial about what plagiarism is, since we have this module. So if you don't understand how to properly cite at the end of this module, then you need to reach out to me and ask for help. So there's a couple of rules here for quoting. So I think that you should review this. And there's also a note-taking guide. If you want to download that, it's in a Word doc for you. MLA guidelines are what we use in English class. And so the You Quote It, You Note It will help you learn about MLA. Hopefully you've already learned about it in your other classes. I think that this handout has some MLA guidelines as well that I will slowly but surely open here. So MLA is a citation style. So if you're looking at a book, these are the things that you need to know. So you need to look at the author, the title of the book, the place of publication, so that might be New York or Toronto, the name of the publisher, and the date. The medium is print, unless you're reading it on a Kobo or on a PDF, and then it might be online. This is where you record the page. This is the example, like what you would put in quotations or paraphrase. And this is your responses. These are your own ideas. So some of you might have sheets like this in your library already and be familiar with this, but I'm providing it for you if you wish to use it. So let's go to the assignment. The assignment today is practicing these skills, and also you're preparing a little bit of a paragraph for me so I can see how your paragraph writing is. Your Dropbox assignments from the orientation were really good, but I want to see this in a literary sense a little bit more. So I'm asking you to choose one of the following characters. If it's a character with a slash, like Dr. Switzer, Mrs. Lovejoy, and Miss Kinsella, that means that you're looking at all three. They have a small part in the short story, so you won't have enough evidence to do a paragraph for just one of them. So if you choose Dr. Switzer, Mrs. Lovejoy, and Mrs. Kinsella, you're looking at all three of them in your paragraph. Also, if you're looking at Maria or Manny, they are together as well. So what I need you to do is I need you to pick a person and then choose the questions that go along with them to kind of consider what this character is like. So for example, if I pick Andy, there's some guiding questions that are linked here that will help you kind of think about what Andy is like at the beginning and how does he change, who is the real Andy. When you have filled out when you thought about the questions, you can fill out the worksheet. The worksheet's going to be submitted to the Dropbox. So you're going to just write in this graphic organizer anything you can find from the story and put the page numbers where you found them. So if it talks about Andy's gender or appearance, then write it and then put the page number after. The idea is you're coming up with 3 character traits. So if you're saying he's dishonest, then you're saying when are the 3 examples from the story that he shows that he was dishonest. And you're doing that 3 times. So you'll have 3 traits, and for each trait you'll have 3 pieces of evidence. So you'll have 9 pieces of evidence in total. So this will give you enough to have a really meaty paragraph. So you're going to submit that to the Dropbox, and then you're going to put the information from the worksheet into a final Dropbox. So your worksheet's going in one Dropbox, and then your final paragraph is going in the other Dropbox. Sometimes people do really well on the graphic organizer and then flop on the paragraph, so I want to be able to see both so I can see where your thought process was. At the bottom of your paragraph, when you take the information from your graphic organizer and put it into paragraph format, I want you to do a second paragraph on reflection. So this is a reflection on writing, just writing, not reading. You can either record it, like what I'm doing right now, or you can write it. So if you're writing it, I'm looking for about 7 to 10 sentences. I want you to consider 3 things. First of all, what's one part of your writing you want to strengthen this term? We have 18 days, so let's hone in on something and how can we improve that. I can give you some ideas. I want you to think about one aspect of your writing that you think you're good at or that you're proud of. And I want you to consider how revisiting concepts like short story elements, like we did in Activity 3, and characterization, which we did in this activity, will help you become a better writer. So the rubric is here for that. So you will be getting feedback on this, so you can hopefully write the best essay you possibly can at the end of this unit. So that gives you some work to do today. You're planning, researching from the short story, and writing a well-developed paragraph, and properly citing that well-developed paragraph with in-text citations and direct quotations. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, be online during my office hours, send me a page, whatever works for you, but I'm here to help you learn, but I can't help if I don't know that you're struggling. I'd always recommend to look at the rubric. The rubrics are embedded in all activities that could be used as evidence for your learning. And you can see here that I'm looking at your reading. So did you know the text? Did you find evidence from the text? And did you create explanations? So that's the reading. The writing is your paragraph organization. So you were on task and you had a logical organization. And there's also a writing portion that has to do with language and style. So how is your actual communication in your writing? So I'll create success criteria for this rubric to help you out, but that's how I am evaluating this task. So have fun with it, show me what you've got, and we will talk soon.